slightly into scale or into a different mode. Economic growth and protecting the environment are no longer enemies right now, and we see they are partners. Global capital and the top talent are looking for a new home. They are placing their bets on the cities that protect their future generations for tomorrow. And I would like to mention before the Meridian Conclave, before the distinguished guests who have come from all over the globe, and keeping all these viewpoints before you, let all you think that Hyderabad be the place. And we welcome you to our state of Telangana, to this beautiful city of Hyderabad. We will plan. Not only we remain in the planning stage, we will execute. We will put policies in front, and let us all build a Telangana that is not only just richer, but greener, cleaner, and unstoppable. Once again, I thank this platform. This has been second time I've been attending this program. And in fact, it's quite encouraging to see all the young students who would be leading the future for tomorrow. Knowing about the goals, knowing about the future destination, they would be paving the right way after they come into their professions. Either it may be a policy maker, as a policy maker, or the captains of the industry, or the chief executives for different companies. This collective which they are trying to mention about the greater point for tomorrow's future will be grateful, experience for all the young students who are sitting over here. And I would like to thank all the people who have come to share their views. And these sessions, I believe after this there will be so many sessions in terms of bringing clean energy, clean water, sustainable growth, will make everybody impulsive to that. And we are also a part of your journey to get educated and see that our policy initiatives for tomorrow will be enriched. Thank you for inviting me once again. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Our Honorable Minister of Information Technology, IT, Electronics and Communications, Industries and Commerce and Legislative Affairs, Government of Telangana, Shri D. Sridhar Babu there, ladies and gentlemen, talking to all of us and sharing valuable insights. Thank you for the motivational words, sir. I now would request our Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, Shri B. Vikramarka Mallu Garu, to kindly please step forward to address the audience, august audience here. Ladies and gentlemen, our Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, Minister of Finance, Planning and Energy, Government of Telangana. Over to you, sir.
Honorable Minister for Industries and IT, Sri Sridhar Babu Garu, and Ritvika, distinguished representatives of the Meridian Collective, our special CS, Energy, CMDs, Industry, Academia, and Civil Society, friends from the technology sector, colleagues from the Government of Telangana, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to Hyderabad. It is a fitting that a conversation on the future of artificial intelligence is taking place in this city. Hyderabad has always known how to bring together the old and the new, the local and the global, the traditional and the futuristic. This is a city of monuments, microchips, of poets and programmers, of weavers and coders. And now, Hyderabad is becoming a city where the world can discuss a serious question. How do we build artificial intelligence without making unintelligent choices about energy, water, land, people, and society? For some time, we have spoken of artificial intelligence as if it lives only in the cloud. But there is no cloud without a grid. There is no data center without electricity, water, cooling, connectivity, workers, permissions, and public trust. So the real question before us is not whether artificial intelligence will become more powerful. It certainly will. The question is, can artificial intelligence become more responsible? Can artificial intelligence become more democratic? Can artificial intelligence become more human? That is why the Hyderabad Collective is important. As Finance Minister, I ask who pays and who benefits. As Energy Minister, I ask where will the power come from? As Planning Minister, I ask what will they do for our young people? And as a representative of the people, I ask one more question. Will this technology increase inequality or reduce it? That is the test. India has always believed that science must serve society. Pandit Nehru built institutions of science and technology because he believed modern India must think boldly. Srimati Indira Gandhi ji understood the importance of national capability and self-reliance. Sri Rajiv Gandhi ji saw computers not as toys for the elite, but as tools that could transform administration and an opportunity. That is the tradition Telangana carries towards today under the leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister Sri Revanth Reddy Garu and the entire Congress cabinet. Investment with inclusion, growth with responsibility, technology with public purpose. Hyderabad is already one of India's great technology capitals. Telangana has strong connectivity, a deep talent pool, reliable power systems, and a government that believes in partnership. But we do not want Telangana to be known merely as a place where data centers are built. We want Telangana to be known as a place where the world learned how data centers should be built. There is a difference. One model says give land, give power, give water, give concessions, and investment will come. But our model must be more mature. Yes, investment must come, but it must come with clean power, recycled water, local skills, jobs, transparency, and respect for communities. In simple words, artificial infrastructure, artificial intelligence infrastructure must not be extractive, it must be restorative. Every major artificial intelligence company today speaks of innovation. That is good. But innovation must also be visible in the how they source energy, support renewable power, use storage, and reduce pressure on the grid. The future data center should not be a passive consumer of electricity. It should be a partner in building the green grid through renewable procurement, storage, demand management, and responsible open access. The second big issue is, as our IT and Industries Minister said, the water. In India, technology should never be allowed to compete with farmers, towns and poor communities for basic resources. Artificial intelligence must compete in intelligence, not with agriculture for water. That is why treated wastewater, grey water systems, modern cooling technology, and transparent water accounting are not small technical matters. They are central to the legitimacy of this sector. A data center using recycled water is not only an engineering improvement, it is a statement of values. It says we will grow not by taking away from others. We will innovate, but not at the cost of the vulnerable. We will build for the future, but not by damaging the present. The third and most important pillar is people. Across the world, there is much discussion about carbon credits. That is important. But I am glad that this collective is also discussing what we may call a people's credit. Because in a democracy, the greatest credit is not only carbon saved, it is human potential unlocked. If a large artificial intelligence investment comes to Telangana, the benefit should not stop at the boundary of the data center. It should travel outward to our youth, technical workers, entrepreneurs, research institutions, artisans, women, and rural communities. A young person from Mahbubabad or Adilabad should be able to say, because Telangana became a center for artificial intelligence infrastructure, I received new training and a better job. A weaver in Sirsila should be able to say, artificial intelligence did not replace my skill. It helped me design, market, and sell better. A student in a government school should be able to say, artificial intelligence did not remain in English alone. It came to me in my own language. That is a real test. Otherwise, we may build very intelligent machines and still remain foolish as a society. For too long, global standards have been written elsewhere, and developing countries have been asked to adjust later. In artificial intelligence, we should not arrive late. We should not merely consume standards made by others. We should help shape them. And Hyderabad is the right place to do it. The city standards the global economy, but it is rooted in Indian society. It understands technology, but also language, diversity, and inequality. It understands private enterprise, but also has strong public institutions. So let the Hyderabad Collective become more than a conference. Let it become a framework. A framework that says artificial intelligence infrastructure must be energy neutral, water positive, people centered, circular, transparent, and interpreterable. To our friends from industry, I say this clearly. Telangana welcomes you. We are pro-investment, pro-growth and pro-innovation, but we are also pro-people. The most successful companies of the future will not be those that only build the biggest models. They will be those that build the deepest trust with governments, communities, workers, the environment and the next generation. Let this Hyderabad collective send out a clear message. The future of artificial intelligence should not be built on invisible costs. It should be built on visible responsibility. The future of artificial intelligence should not be a race to consume more. It should be a race to waste less, include more and serve better. Let Hyderabad not only host data centers, let Hyderabad set the standards by which responsible data centers are judged. Because finally, the greatness of artificial intelligence will not be measured only by how much data it can process. It will be measured by how much human possibility it can release. Welcome to Hyderabad. Welcome to Telangana. Let us build the future, responsibility, inclusively and together. Friends, I once again congratulate the Green Growth Economic Summit for organizing this conference here in Hyderabad and making the government of Telangana a partner in conducting this seminar and contributing each other. Thank you very much. Jai Hind and Jai Telangana.
Jai Hind and Jai Telangana. Our Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for the inspiring and thoughtful words, and we value your continuous support. We appreciate it truly, sir. I now request Ms. Uma Bhattacharya to please step forward to felicitate our Honorable Deputy Chief Minister and also our Honorable Minister of Information Technology, Electronics and Communications, Industries and Commerce and Legislative Affairs. Ms. Uma Bhattacharya felicitating our Honorable Deputy Chief Minister. I now request Ms. Uma to kindly please felicitate our Honorable Minister of Information Technology, Shri D. Sridhar Babu Garu. Thank you so much, dignitaries. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for your valuable insights, your words, thoughtful words. We truly value it and appreciate it. Thank you for your time. Thank you so much, dignitaries. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we can now take a short break for tea. Yes, all our dignitaries present here in the front row request you to please proceed to M5 hall, which is just across this hall, and all our students here, your coffee, tea, refreshments are being served right behind this hall, so you may please proceed to the back of the hall for your tea, coffee, and I request you to please reconvene in 10 minutes from now. So my dear friends, the students here, I request you to please reconvene by 12:10 for our next panel discussion.